Hey guys, welcome to Owwll Academy, another tutorial. Today I want to talk about some of the basics and just some ideas, maybe ask you a few questions for you to consider about how to turn calls into customers or clients. Okay. C to C, calls into clients or customers. So I really want you to think through how you operate a phone call, so to speak. What works for you? How do you get to know the needs of your potential client or customer? How do you know if your product or service or what you're offering is actually a good fit or solution for them? You see, one of the biggest tips that I learned years ago in business is ask questions. Get to know the person. Get to know them, what they want, what they'd like to have, or what they really wish they could figure out, and then help them think through options, whether it's inside the box or in many cases, you just need to think outside the box. Why? Because so many times what's easily apparent is what's within the box. That's what everybody sees. That's what everybody does. But if you just start thinking a little bit outside the box, it helps you and it gives you options that most people have never thought of. And you see, that's where the super amazing, super successful people get their ideas. They think outside the box. They look at what the real problem is and they find a solution. And what if you just had to tweak your canned solution to make it a custom solution for this new person? You see, one of the things I've found in my business is what's canned and works for one person may not be an exact fit for someone else. Therefore, they don't want it. However, what I have found is by having customizable pricing and plans, I can allow it to be tailored to that client's needs. You see, I'm a business coach and strategist. I help people think outside the box. I help them go from concept to cash flow. I help people who already have a business going to create a new or a better or engineer a stronger stairway to success. You see, I believe that your mind is your biggest limitation, but your mind is also your biggest asset. And so if you can put your mind to work and you start thinking about who you are currently, who you want to be future, and how do you get from where you are currently to where you want to be in the future? What do you need to do? What do you need to change? Who do you need to collaborate with? Who do you need to start looking for? Do you need a web developer? Do you need someone as a counselor to help you get rid of your past that's holding you down, boggling your mind, so to speak, tying up all that CPU that you could be using to move forward? You see, so many people live their life staring in the rearview mirror. And one of the valuable things I want to remind you is automobiles are made with a bigger windshield than they are a rearview mirror. Think about how many square inches your rearview mirror has and how many square inches your windshield has. Massive difference. You see, you can learn from the past, but you shouldn't move forward staring in the past. Because if you're looking in your rearview mirror while you're driving forward and that's all you're looking at, you're going to have and make a lot of mistakes. You're going to be slamming into a lot of things. You're causing a lot of destruction and damage. And it's the same thing in life. Don't focus solely on your past and what has gotten you to where you are. Not that that's a bad thing. There are often many good lessons from our past. But I want you to think about, where are you going? Plan for your future. Okay. So that's just a few of the tip of the iceberg. A few questions off the tip of the iceberg is, who are you? Where are you going? What do you want to do? How much more money do you want to make this year over what you did last year? Because you see, last year's financial year is over. This year is not. You have room to make this the best year yet, if you choose to. You know, I used to see things as an expense instead of an investment. I would look at hiring a coach, for example, as, oh man, another expense, another thing I don't feel like I want to afford. Can I afford? Oh, I can make it happen, but I don't want to make it happen. I'd rather go on vacation with my family. But when you realize it's actually an investment in your future, and that coach, if they're worth their salt, should get you more than 10 times what they cost you in money or, monetary. So if you just look at it that way, okay, so it's actually an investment. So let me just give you a real life scenario. Let's just say you look at hiring a coach and it's $10,000 to hire that coach. But if you knew beyond a shadow of a doubt that within 1 to 2 years, you would be making an extra 100,000 a year, how long would it take you to make that decision? If you absolutely knew without any doubt that you could make an extra 100,000 a year if you simply brought on that coach for 1 year for 10,000 bucks, wouldn't be hard to figure out a way to do it, right? You'd skip vacation this year. You'd do whatever you had to do. You'd probably hawk the junk in your garage just so you could afford that coach, because you can buy 10 times the junk when you come back, right? So look at things as an investment. Find somebody who can speak life and opportunity and ideas, because true opportunity lays in new ideas, new ways of doing things. And when you can find multiple ways of doing different things, or the same thing even, you can find lots of ways to make more money with less people. And so I wanted to leave you with that challenge. Look forward. Don't stare at the past. Move into your future. Find some people to come alongside you to aid and assist you with becoming the best version of you possible. With that, I want to welcome you to the next tutorial. Don't even know what that's going to be right now, which order I'll put all these in, but I think you're going to enjoy it. And guess what? We're going to have some really, really cool new tutorials showing up soon. Keep your eyes peeled. Be ready to listen and learn and grow your business. If you're ready to make more money, keep watching tutorials, because guess what? We're here to help you succeed. Because I believe that as all of us succeed on the Owwll platform, we will all succeed at a much bigger and higher rate, because it will become the elite thing is to be an expert on Owwll. So with that being said, thank you for watching. I very much appreciate your time and your attention. And I hope this was mentally challenging to you to think forward. Don't just keep staring and living in the past. Have a great day. See you in the next tutorial.